How's it going, my lovely death disciples? I am the Shattered Reaper, and today we are going to be playing some more Warhammer 2 Total War, and you may notice that a few things are a bit different, and it was because before it was just a vision by Prophetess Nathra, or Nathris, not Nathra. Nathra is one of the Sisters of Twilight. By the prophetess, she told us that terrible things would befall if we went on our journey to destroy the broken chains at the moment, involving a good chunk of the broken chains dying, but so would our army, but it didn't happen. What would ever make you think such a thing happened? It's not like there's any video graphic evidence at all whatsoever. At all. Anyway, and we also heard that Icespire would be attacked by a bunch of beastmen by the name of Grook Stonehide, who would have actually easily have gotten his ass kicked if if our warriors just didn't run away. And in fact, Grook would have died. But here he is, alive, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna send the Sisters of Twilight over to deal with him. So, with that being said, we're heading over to the Temple of Ariel to assist it and bring down Grook. So we'll see how that whole thing goes. And now that I realize that I have no idea why the Icespire and the Temple of Ariel settlements are still in the architecture of the Greenskin factions.
Conflict will follow.
Feel like maybe that shouldn't have been how it looks, but okay, I suppose. Anyway, I see that you are trying to run away from me, Grook. That's very rude of you to enter my lands without saying hi. You should be saying hi instead of just running away from me when you realize that you entered my lands unlawfully without getting your complimentary arrow to the face. Anyway, so I guess I'm just gonna have to deliver to myself. And the Witchwood will have completed its upgrade, and Glamour Weaver Irak still here. We're gonna give her a couple of Glade Guard to help her out, though, not 3, because as you can see, income's not too much, not too great. But Grook, let's be civil about this. I know that beastmen are not about that whole civilization thing and whatnot, but it's very rude of you to just go ahead and just disavow my cultural needs of needing to shoot you in the face for trespassing in my lands the way you are. Okay, ensure one of the following buildings have been constructed. Don't worry, I'll get right on that. And let's see now. Okay, Roots of Gyron for Spell Singers. Okay. I am gonna get the Azray Forge like I did last time. And get the Sacred Grounds of Anathrema. And also gonna go ahead and let's see. Let's get our War Dancers for the Trickster's Gallery, because they're amazing and should be treated as amazing as they are. And next turn, hopefully this time we can actually catch up with Grook and he could stop running away like a little pussy. Like, I'm sorry, Grook, but you came here for a fight, didn't you? So why is it that you are running away from these opportunities of a fight that I am offering to you at this moment, Grook? Is there a problem you're having with actually fighting a demonstrably powerful force that you simply just cannot handle because you're too much of a bitch? Well, maybe I just don't like that very much. You came into my lands hoping to cause some destruction. Maybe you should have recognized that there might be consequences around that, shouldn't you? But instead, here you are just running away from me. Okay, well, at least we completed this quest and got the Force health up by 5 and made more money. And we got Elenel, Lord of Destruction. For those that crave the destruction of their enemies, Elenel is always happy to help, so we gain +1 additional Force health for winning battles in Magical Force or their Heathlands, and income from raising settlements +10%. Very nice. And, let's see. So he decided to run all the way over there. Okay,
Craving
fine.
prey.
I see you're not willing to listen to reason, and you have gotten too far away out of my influence. So fine, if you want to be that much of a baby.
I commune.
Let's see. I can't really recruit any more people, because... let's see. So, Drakira. Enemy units are inflicted with temporary defensive penalties at the beginning of ambush battles. Ambush success chance plus 20%. Anatharema, the Savage Huntress. Bonus versus large, but plus 5 for all Elf Cavalry, Hawk Riders, and Great Eagle units. Cooldown plus minus 10% for Lore Beast spells. Missile strength plus 10% for all missile units. Don't mind if I do. I definitely love that missile strength one, because, I mean, in case you haven't noticed, that's kind of our forte thing here. And, let's see.
Listen to the sounds.
There's not really much else I can do. I mean, I could colonize Keshtaval, which I have been wanting to do for quite some time. It's just that I feel like Grook will want to take advantage of it, and just be the little bitch that he is, just
So
running through my lands while I'm dealing with my own problems. And, let's see. Interlopers into the trickster's woods have been caught and brought before you to face justice. The sentence is clear death, yet before you can pass judgment, one of the captives issues a brazen challenge. If you can last 1 hour in battle with a Wardnetzer, then he and his friends go free. If not, he accepts your sentence. It is a bold request, but one you have no obligation to accept. Punish the interlopers. I would take the wage, but I'm not really recruiting anybody, so, you know,
Serene
that's how it is.
Tempestuous Arahan.
I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade your scouting ability. And, oh, would you look at that? I never would have guessed that the Ice Rock Gorge would have been destroyed by Groot because he's too much of a wuss to actually face against a military force. Well, don't mind if I go ahead and just head over here in this particular direction for no reason whatsoever, and just give Grook a little hi, I'm here. Maybe you'd actually like to have a proper fight instead of just running away like the coward that you are. Now just suck it up and just accept your fate, okay? It's not that hard. We're also gonna go ahead and build the Way Watchers camp so that we could get a Way Watcher at some point. And also get us much better archers. And oh, would you look at that? You just tried to run away from me. Who would have guessed that that would have been the move you make? But problem with that is, Grook, I'm way better at using the roots to my advantage, and you are just an absolutely moronic and weak-ass bitch that needs to have a lesson taught. And don't worry, I will be happy enough to give you your lesson. And in fact, you may have pissed me off to the extent that I actually feel like manually doing this curb stomp. I mean, I could have done it automatically, but at the same time, I just want to watch you suffer to the complimentary arrow to the face. And now that you have pissed me off to this extent, arrow to the anus. It will be shot right up your anus. So yes, you have brought this upon yourself, and you have no one to blame but yourself. As a matter of fact, I will also add in even further a complimentary impalement from the anus out of the mouth. All to make sure that it does not kill you in that instant, and that you simply just die a long, horrible, gruesome, painful death. I'm sure he can accept such a punishment. After all, he knows that he deserves it.
Dawn and dusk.
Foes of Athel Eternal God.
Now, if only there wasn't this mountain thing in the way, that'd be great, or hill, or whatever it is, because it's really ruining my formation planning. I really do not like that hill. What are you even? I see. You're a bunch of gross fungi-looking thing. Ew. Jeez. Of course this would be the way the Beastmen would want to go through. They're just that disgusting. Oh well, good thing I have my nuclear Hawk Riders ready to nuke some bitches right in their faces. Alright, that ought to do it. We're gonna have to move up our forces just a tiny bit, and, you know, we gotta close things on here. Because I'm not gonna be waiting for them. I want them now.
Lighting the path.
Swiftly.
Now then, let's see, Grook, how would you like this to do? Would you like a little bit of fire peppering to go with your sick burns that are going to be coming your way? Well, actually, a good thing is, my arrows of dawn do both of those things. So I hope you enjoyed that complimentary double arrow to the face. I know it's more than I promised, but you know, you have thus royally pissed me off to this extent, so, you know. Again, you only have yourself to blame. This has nothing to do with me at all whatsoever.
Swiftly now.
Oh, and I see your friends decided to actually show up. Good thing that my archers finally have something they can shoot at now. Would be a shame if they didn't. Speaking of things to shoot at, don't mind if I just go ahead and send my nuclear volley of Kurnos to deal with your pathetic archers who think they could actually do better than my archers. I am deeply insulted you would think that those pathetic beings would actually be better than an Azray in combat, especially skirmishing combat. That's just rude. And assumptive of you, so, expect death to come your way very swiftly and very brutally. You absolute motherfucking assholes.
And Nestra, crush them.
And eagles, don't mind chasing them down to their deaths, and hope you don't mind all of those complimentary spell blasts right up your... Well, I've already basically shoved everything where I possibly could in you, and yep, that is now you dead. I would apologize, but that would kind of ruin the whole thing of what I was just doing this entire time, so... you know.
The eternal realms. Wild
Okay, you guys can stop shooting, and archers, you could also stop shooting. That would be great. Just let the Stag Knights take care of the rest of them. They got this. There, see, they got this. They got this whole thing down. It's what they do. So don't worry about it. They got this. See, whole thing taken care of. Entire units wiped out of existence. Given painful slaughter in the name of Cain and Kurnos, the two people we admire the most here, along with Isha. Their bodies will work perfectly for her purposes. And the Stag Knights, of course, once again, carry the day with 100 fresh corpses to use for the trees. Nothing like a good wild hunt, and not a single person even died. Amazing. But, of course, to be expected. Now that that whole thing's been taken care of, we can move on to other purposes, and maybe the Stonehorde tribe can stop bothering me. I would very much love for that to happen, but if I've known anything in this campaign is that no matter how many armies I kill of these beastmen, they're always just gonna come back. And I hate it. I truly do. Why can't they just stay dead? Anyway, that's all of them dead, so now we could just go ahead and take out all my anger issues. Oh, a gift from Lord Death. Let's see. I don't think we have a weapon for, Delina, but we definitely don't have a weapon for Iarok. But maybe a new talisman would do better, or a new enchanted item. Well, they are both mages, so enchanted item. Alright then, Stonehorn tribe is destroyed, but unfortunately they will come back, and I'm gonna hate it so much. Rumors of a possible threat to the world roots have emerged in this region. There appears to be no immediate danger, but should you have any forces nearby, it would be wise to send them to investigate further. Alright, we'll do that. Talisman of Endurance. Ward save 12%. Those that wear the Talisman of Endurance can tolerate wounds and pain and suffering far in excess of mortal norms. Ooh. And an Eagle Quiver. At opportune moments, an arrow pulled from the enchanted quiver is willed by Talon's spirit to fly truer towards cruel hearts. I like the way this talent spear works here. I like it a lot. Anyway, I think I'll save that for our first Way Watcher hero. And let's see, let's actually get your bow and blade thing going. I know we did that in the vision. That definitely, you get it. Anyway, Ice Rock Gorge, let's go ahead and, maybe search the ruins first, actually. Oh, there we go. Easy puzzle to work with. Okay, so not you, no wait, no, not you. Not you, not you, the pyramids. Okay, a luckstone and 1,000 gold. Thank you. Those that carry the luckstone are said to cheat fate for a time at any rate. Physical resistance and 7%. Okay. Alright, so we got plenty of things.
Itching for fresh battle.
Alright, what have we got for you? You got an obsidian trinket. Let's get you the enchant. Why do you only have the eagle quiver? I could have sworn you had something else. Oh, the talisman of endurance. Oh, okay, now I remember. Okay, well, let's give you this instead because it's better, and we'll go ahead and give
I weave the living
Irak a let's see. Do we give her the obsidian trinket or the luckstone? Let's give you the obsidian trinket. Yeah, we'll go with that. Again, the eagle quiver will be saved for somebody else.
Let there be battle.
Refined dreaming boots. Let's go with that.
Like no other. It had best be my turn next.
Yeah, we get it, Arahad. We already did your favorite things, and we can't do anything else right now, so we'll skip to the next turn. You two always just have to butt heads all the time. Like, come on, seriously, can't you two just get along and be nice? I mean, you do, but at the same time, it's like...
Battle.
Enjoy the respite, Arahan.
Builder. Build upon the bones and remnants of your fallen enemies present in regions during building construction, but, problem with Glamour Weaver Irak, she hasn't even been in battle yet, so, whose bones and remnants exactly is she building upon, exactly? Oh, wait, I do deliver the bones and the remains back to the Witchwood so that it could properly replenish the forest and all that. So, okay, yeah, that makes sense now. Anyway, construction cost minus 3% for all buildings and income from all buildings plus 3%. Very nice indeed.
The Sisters of
And let's go ahead and colonize Ice Rock Gorge. No worries, Claire Caron. We will happily return the settlement to its rightful owners at some point. We, don't worry, our non-aggression pact is still a thing. We're totally not gonna take advantage of any problems you might endure. For example, maybe the destruction of your entire faction or whatnot, or anything like that at all. That would be very dishonorable of us, and we would never stoop to such low levels. I mean, come on now. We're better than that.
So impatient.
Will you two stop fighting for one moment, please? Anyway, let's build a forest lookout at the Ice Rock Gorge. No important materials here, but it will help us to unite the province of Obsidian Peak, so that will at least do for now.
the Waker of
Excuse me. And next turn, we will be able to have another technology, discovered. Anathema will be pleased by our discoveries of her ways. The Savage Huntress. Cooldown for Lore of Beast, which will definitely help Delina. Bonus versus large and missile strength. Beautiful. Let's see what we can do for you here. I'm not gonna go for an Elven Steed. I mean, that sounds great, but I always want to make sure that we get the best mounts available for, and just spend my skill points on, more important things, like, for example, the Flock of Doom. I mean, we definitely want to have them effective spells to use against our foes. And, let's see, so we already got you. Let's see, growth for all adjacent province, recruit cost, minus 50% for local armies, global recruitment duration, -1 for all units, provides garrison 2 Eternal Guard shields, 1 Wildwood Rangers, 2 Glade Guards, and unlocks the recruitment of Glade Guard. Let's see, foraging, growth +20, construction cost -5% for all buildings of all regions in adjacent provinces, so that would help for the Witchwood, and give a garrison of 1 Glade Riders, 1 Great Eagle, and 2 Glade Guard. And finally, the Waystone. The towering obelisk channels the winds of magic where they can do no harm. Growth +5 for all provinces. Okay, that helps for everybody, actually. Casualty replenishment rate +10% for local armies. Hawk Riders, 2 of them, and 2 Treekin. This is a tough choice because they all actually are pretty good, for, different reasons. I'm gonna go with the World Route pathway because it does give us the recruitment of Glade Guard for this particular region instead of going all the way back to the Witchwood. And it would also help with recruitment costs for the local armies and decrease the amount of time it takes for recruiting units. So I'm gonna do that. And let's see, who to do now? We could do Drakira or we could do Valdemaker. Well, I mean, I need the money, so I'm gonna go for the money. And also for the armor for my elven units, so, you know.
Azray Mage.
And once we get Keshta Vault, we're gonna have to decide between the Foraging Groves or the Waystone. Alright, Builder, Sisters of Twilight, and let's see, the Azray have long had a patchy relationship with the denizens of the forest. Whilst often the two peoples get along harmoniously, there have been issues. Lately, malevolent dryads have taken to kidnapping elven children for fun. When brought to justice, they remain unrepentant. It is their forest, they say. To burn them would anger the forest, but surely they must be made to pay for their crimes against the Azray. So, burn dryads. We're not currently recruiting any dryads. And, well, actually, we're not recruiting anybody, really. So, we'll burn them. Alright, so World Route pathway has been made. Skinderkin Warherd and Dracula Coven are at war with each other. Not that I really care, honestly.
World routes carry us.
Anyway, we're gonna now head on over to the forest encounter in the
I
Witchwood.
share the forest's thoughts.
And, next turn. Oh man, I've been thirsty. Cult of Pleasure and the Broken Chains are at war with each other, it seems. And, I really do have to wonder why everything's so green over here. Is that because it's, supposed to be part of the heathen... no, that... well, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I suppose yes, but at the same time, I just do not know.
Inseparable.
Invincible.
Anyway,
Mistra
let's continue
Ariel.
moving on over to the encounter in the forest. Losing a little bit of replenishment on the way, but oh well. Wait, hold on. Korok Man Ripper. I've always hated this faction so much. And another forest encounter. Is it on the other side of the region?
The enemy.
Well, not the other side, but it is pretty far away.
Order is all.
And, where was the Shadowgore herd spotted? It better not be at the Ice Rock Gorge. Please tell me it's not at the Ice Rock Gorge, or anywhere that's vulnerable to attack, because I only have one army, okay? I can only deal with so much at one time. Anyway, I have a force encounter I need to deal with. Encountered the Dracula Coven. What have we got? Let's see. Your scouts have uncovered a most devious plot. Clan Mulder have hired a Clan Scryer drilling team to tunnel past your defenses and create a secret passage through which Mulder can then unleash a horde of ravenous beasts. There are two ways to solve this problem. Attacking the drilling team would be easier, and their destruction would force the Mulder forces to retreat. The monster horde is more dangerous, but their handlers may hold the gold promised to their Scryer allies. Let's see. So, attack the drill crew, we get a weaker force, and we get plus 10 health for the forest. Or we attack the Mulder forest, and we get 2,000 gold and the forest health. And I'm gonna go for the Mulder force because it does mean killing more Skaven and more powerful Skaven. So let's go with that one.
It will be a glorious battle.
So we have the garrison of the settlement of Dodan. Don't exactly know where that is, but it's there, I suppose. And we'll just see how things go from here. Just gonna have to wait on the loading screen a little bit. Alright, there we are. Clan Mulder. You have committed crimes against the Azray, to which I am very displeased about, so, accept your debts willingly, and, the fact that you are weak or worthless, and in every way just absolutely the most dreadful thing to come across in existence ever on the face of this world, and just die. That's all I ask. Nothing too difficult. I mean, that's kind of something you always do, like, all the time. So don't worry, it's nothing you're not used to. So just accept your fate and die. That's all. Simple as that. Don't make me use my, my nuclear volley of Kurnos on you. You don't want me to do that now. We may just need to back up a tiny bit so that our archers can actually face against all of them. Actually,
Swiftly now!
Hand of the forest!
Their bodies will be awaiting orders!
alright, well, you're forcing me to do this, so, you were warned. So take this nice little complimentary nuclear volley of Kurnos. Hope you enjoyed.
Bowman, ready!
Alright, let's get you a little bit closer.
Tireless!
Okay, we're gonna have you guys back up a tiny bit there.
Orders received!
Azray Mage!
Alright, Dryads, let's get you charging on in there. And, get the Eternal Guard to defend the archers.
Without delay!
Spell Singer!
Protectors of the forest!
Alright, you guys had that buff from Anathrema. Let's go ahead and use it. Hopefully this will work alright. Okay, they're dealing with some problems over there. Good. Archers, back up a little bit. You're meant for shooting. You may be good at melee combat, but let's not overdo it here. Okay, my Stag Knights may have had a few problems here.
Nestra and Arahan.
Okay, they're running away. Good. Very good. We're gonna need a little bit of help on the left flank. Okay, yeah, Doomblock, go. And also a lot of buffing for that Great Eagle, if you don't mind. And everyone in the vicinity, literally.
Sisters of Twilight!
Okay, they're starting to scatter. Don't mind the maniacal laughing, that's just how we do. Oh, I see you want to come back? Well, allow me to show how big of a mistake that is. See? Nuclear volley of kernels. You should have learned better. But of course you didn't, because in fact you are Skaven, basically the dumbest of all beings in existence. Oh, speaking of which, I probably should pay attention to the fact that some of my Deepwood Scouts are not really doing anything. Oops.
The forest speaks. I
War is tragedy! If I must.
You know you want to, Arahan, come on. Don't lie to us like that. You enjoy chasing people down and getting right in the thick of battle. So don't you pretend that you don't love it. Okay, well at least we're taking care of the problem here.
awaiting orders.
Alright, let's have you hunt down that, that leader, that Grey Seer, if you don't mind.
Battle ready.
Let's get those rat ogres. There we go. Get a few more killed. Yeah, they're just kind of dropping.
Bloody battle!
Which is exactly what we want. Just kill as many of those monstrosities as we possibly can. Especially that mutant rat ogre. That one is not going to be fun to deal with. Because, I mean, it's gross. And that enough is just terrible to deal with. Do you guys ever know when to quit?
Ariel expects!
Okay, Hawk Riders, if you don't mind. Maybe go after those Brutors so that I don't have to look at them anymore. That'd be great, honestly. Just kill as many of these terrible, disgusting things as you can, because I cannot stand the sight of them. Alright, let's see how many of them we get. I hope my Stag Knights are okay, because I don't know what I'm going to be able to do without them. They're just too amazing to lose. Anyway, just continue to incinerate these disgusting creatures to make up for the lack of Stag Knights and my concern of them. Just keep shooting them down, and that'll please me to no ends. Just wonderful. Okay, no more ammo? That's fine. You've got Gwendolor to help you out with chasing them down, but, you know, there's not that many, so, just, that'll do. Okay, so we did take quite a few losses here. Please tell me my Stag Knights are fine. Please tell me they're fine. Please, wait. Is my Great Eagle dead? Oh, no. I am not going to take this well. You just... I'm not going to take this very well. I am not going to take this very well if it is dead. And my stag knights, I am really, really not going to take it well. I will be very displeased if that is exactly what happened. Please tell me they're fine. Please, 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 please. My screen is dirty. It's really distracting me because the sun is just giving a lot of attention to how dirty the screen is. There we go. Uh-oh. No, 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 I do not want it to stop responding, please. Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay, I still have my stag knights. My great eagle is unfortunately gone, but I still have my great stag knights. That works, actually, kind of. I mean, it works. I will have to pay respects to my great eagle, but at least I have my great stag knights. That is very important. But that's one problem taken care of.
Glory of battle.
And the forge is lit. Very good. And we'll just go ahead and have our warriors go over to the ice spire.
Once more.
And we'll level up everybody. So let's start with let's see. Let's go with Sight Beyond Sight. And we will give. We're just gonna upgrade the Flock of Doom more. And we have a big Skaven force right over here, as you could tell from the battle.
I weave the living forest.
And let's see, maybe we ought to get you some more warriors, but at the same time it's like we're gonna have to think about the income that we'd have to spend. We'll get you more, I don't know, we'll wait on it, actually, because I think the garrison of the Witchwood will be fine, honestly. Yeah. What do you got for me, Forge of Death? Reforged Eagle Quiver? Well, I mean, it's not currently equipped, so we'll just do what Nacer wants and have it,
It had best be my turn next.
Oh, you'll be fine, Arahan. Nobody's even using it. So of course it makes sense to just upgrade it instead of giving the, only the temporary buffs. Okay, so our forces are just gonna have to, recuperate at the Ice Spire a little bit. Gather up their strength while that Skaven force is waiting outside and our forest just dying off. Oh, so they decide to attack the Ice Spire again. Alright then. Well, first thing I'm going to definitely do is make sure that my Stag Knights are out of the battle. You guys have taken way too many casualties. You need some time to rest. Even if it is in the thick of battle, we're gonna need you to rest properly. And, Signlet, glad you decided to join us for your death and your funeral, and the funeral of all of your, things. I mean, I also consider you a thing, but, you have even worse things with you there. And, definitely gonna have to take care of that a little bit. Alright then. So,
Sisters of Twilight!
we're gonna have them at the front. You guys are gonna be, like, a little bit far back.
Blade guard.
A little bit further back, actually.
Harmony! Warfare!
Eternal guard. For the eternal
We'll arrange you
realm.
guys like this, I would put it. And we'll have our archers arranged as such.
Dauntless Azrael.
That ought to do it. You guys will be here in the woods, just sitting back and watching the show so that you don't get hit or injured or anything like that. And Hawk Riders, we're actually going to have you over here.
War is tragedy!
Actually, maybe the Talon of Dawn might do better. Because we have a lot of large creatures, so I'm pretty sure that would do a whole lot better than the Talon of Dusk, because that's meant more for the more numerous small things, but there aren't that many units of that kind in this army. Speaking of which, how is that not draining their economy this way? I really have to know.
Deepwood cavalry.
Anyway, not important, because I do not care. Let's fire at these guys. Here come nuclear volley of kernels. Enjoy! Not so fun when you get peppered with a bunch of bullshit now, is it, Skaven? And, let's also kill off this mutant rat ogre, if that's all at all possible. And, let's actually arrange our infantry over here. And all of our archers just face in this direction. Since they clearly decided to take one route.
Hand of the forest!
Use the Flock of Doom on them. Oh, Dryads, they're charging for you, so get in there. Well, yep, there goes the Brood Horror. Let's take him out, shall we? We definitely want him gone, because it's gross. Can we get a shot at him? Hopefully we can. He's not too healthy, so I think it'll be easy. Okay, we missed one of those. We're just gonna have to deal with it.
Awaiting orders.
Make sure the Dryads are nice and armored. Yep, there goes one of their disgusting creatures. Very good work, everybody. And unleash a nice flock of doom on those that are running away, just to rub it in their faces even more how inferior they are. Alright, yeah, let's keep it going. Archers, no need to worry about you. But Hawk Riders, do chase them down if you can. And, yep, sisters, keep shooting for him. He'll be dead soon enough. Yep, definitely gonna be dead pretty soon. There we go. He's dead. Okay, all is well. Everything's fine. And, Dryads seem to have a hard time catching up to those guys for some reason. Oh well, they got away, but, you know, it's always just kind of expected for Skaven to just be good at running away. It's like their main thing. And we took a few casualties, but they obviously took way more, including their commander. So he's dead. A bunch of their creatures are dead. Not just counting themselves, obviously. But they are in fact dead. yep. We definitely have a lot of action going on here. So that is definitely good for this video. Oh yeah, this is very nice. A bunch of rat ogres are dead, bunch of mutant rat ogres are dead, and their commander's dead. All very nice.
This is the price you pay.
We're definitely gonna need to have a little bit of replenishment for our forces, so we're gonna feed the corpses over, we're gonna feed the prisoners over to the forest, and they'll repay us by healing our soldiers. And Croakman Ripper has been discovered again. Wonderful. That guy's dead, yep.
Itching for fresh battle.
Let's see, what can we give you now? Let's give you Inspiring Presence, even though you should already automatically have it, if I'm being perfectly honest, but whatever.
This is the life.
And take care of the rest of that force.
Make it quick. Make them.
And give the remainders our wrath. They're dead. Leadership +3 with the young stag. For the army of the Sisters of Twilight, Forest Dwellers beware, lest you are watched, followed, and taken, never to be seen again. That's right. You think this young stag is a little herbivore, but no. He actually eats flesh from the trespassers. Arkling died because he couldn't live up to whatever little name that other Skaven had. Don't know who he is, but whatever. Anyway. Let's see. Why don't we go for, Let's go for, Bolts of the Forest for our archers, because, you know, make them better. That's what they do. Finish off that Flag of Doom. And, you apparently... Oh, we can upgrade you now, so why don't we go ahead and do that.
The seasons smile upon us.
And you leveled up somehow, so how about we go for, we'll finish off Wonders of the Forest, I guess, and, we'll move you out and, put in, Sisters of Twilight so that they can replenish a little bit better. Get a new Starfire Shaft Blade Guard, and a couple of, Deepwood Scouts for more archer power, and we're also going to disband these two because they don't have shields.
Sisters of Twilight.
And that'll be what we do for now. There is another force encounter we're going to have to take care of. Okay, kindreds in the province of the Obsidian Peak, which don't actually really matter because they always just remain as level 1 settlements, because they're not magic forest areas. Oh, I thought I did. Oh, wait, I guess I didn't do that quite yet. We're gonna go ahead and give the warrior send-off for the upkeep and the, for the upkeep to be lowered and for the replenishment rate to go up, because we could use that a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple more units of Eternal Guard, and oh, we can't get another Hawk Rider if we do that. Priorities, I guess. Oh well, I'll figure out something.
Listen to the sounds.
We'll have you, like, guarding the Temple of Adioth, for now. I think that'll do.
When do we fight?
Only when necessary.
And next turn, we will have finished the technology for Vol the Maker. And, oh no, Claire Carond has been destroyed.
They've
How
come to beg for
unfortunate.
mercy, Nestra.
I am hesitant to grant it, Arahan.
Oh, wow. It's almost as if they kind of switch roles, but anyway, Cloven Blood Gorge has decided to make war against us. Anyway, not that I know where they even are, though. But they decided to make war, and I am not pleased because I have a feeling they're gonna go after us soon, and, let's see. Okay, so this is interesting. So, Aranok lies under the eternal summer sun, scarcely knowing night. The guests to this mystical and radiant part of the forest have been feasting endlessly, fattening themselves for the coming sacrifice. Many whisper that this time is now, yet the guests could yet continue to feast themselves into a greater state of readiness. What action will you take? Well, I mean, you know. I mean, not for any particular reasons. I'm just gonna say the fatter they become, the greater the eventual sacrifice. Have patience and it shall be rewarded in the end. Totally not for any particular interests that I have. Just saying. And we have researched Vol the Maker. Vol the Maker works tirelessly to craft weapons and to aid the elves in the battles to come. Income from resources and crafting billings plus 10%. Armor plus 10 for elf infantry and cavalry units. Alright, and let's get the Heralds of the Sisters of Twilight. And we'll move the... Should we get to Keshta Vault, or should... I think we should get over to the Forest Encounter. Let's see, so nothing we could see for the Skinderkin Warherd right now. Let's see, Loic the Trickster, missile resistance 10% for all elf units, cooldown minus 10% for Lore of Shadow spells, Ladriel the Lady, diplomatic relations plus 20 with Bretonia, campaign movement range plus 5%, and evasion chance when using world routes. Let's go with that, actually. I mean, I was gonna go for Loic the Trickster, but don't worry, we'll get you soon, Loic. And next turn. I mean, we don't really need relation with Bretonia, but the campaign movement range, always a top priority. Always. Oh, there they are. Wonderful. And, let's see. A young Glade Lord full of hope and naivety wishes to journey into the Dreaming Wood to recover a lost artifact. Headstrong and confident, perhaps to the point of arrogance, the Dreaming Wood is a twisted domain ruled by the Prince of Pleasure, Slanesh. To enter is to dance with the Chaos God of Madness and Desire. Most who enter never return, claimed body and soul by the force of ruin, yet this Glade Lord seems self-assured. Do you allow them to recover this item or forbid the journey? We must recover the artifact, the Wit Stealer's sword. Ooh, well, I mean, you know, okay, there is a bit of a chaos corruption to it, but obviously nothing we should be too concerned about, obviously. I mean, it is an important artifact for us, so, you know, it is important that we recover it and such things. We are gonna have to go to the Ice Spire so that we can make sure that a certain particular someone doesn't start wrecking my things. It's like I'm not allowed to actually just do things at all. Like, seriously? Am I just not allowed to do anything because beastmen are just constantly wanting to try and wreck my things out of nowhere? Is that just gonna be my constant issue? Is that just what I am doomed to forever deal with? Is that just how it is? Oh, and would you look at that? He just goes into hiding again, just like that. Let's go ahead and forge a new weapon. Bowmen of Orion. The Fae folk do not take kindly to those of their own who turn their backs on Athaloran. To do so is not only to forsake their kin, but the very weave itself. Many Azrae know the tale of Orion, a glade prince who one day decided to assemble a band of the forest's best archers and woodsmen before setting sail to fight far from the great forest of the elves' Southlands campaigns. Though Orion himself has not been seen or heard of in many centuries, his band and their descendants are known to still reside far away on the desert continent as mercenaries for hire. Such an existence is frowned upon, and for some time there has been whispers throughout the glades demanding these skillful elven warriors return to fulfill their obligation to the forest. Such is the warrior's code. However, that the only way to bring them back under Athaloran's influence would be to defeat them in honorable battle. I mean, I shouldn't have to do this, and yet at the same time, they are demanding I do such it. Alright. You will be given the opportunity to confederate with the Bowmen of Orion, alright? I see how it is. And we get the Twilight Spear crafted for the hands of a true leader. The shimmer of the spear's point bolsters the zeal of all who are led into battle. Weapon strength plus 5%, missile strength plus 5% for all missile units, own army. Melee attack plus 4 for all units, own army. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give this weapon to Delina. There you go. Could use a little bit of help on the melee attack and the weapon strength and boosting our army and all that. And,
Season of peace.
A season of waste.
I think I'm gonna give you the Wit Stealer sword. Yeah,
Twin
let's
defenders
go
of
with
the
that.
blades.
Okay, so that wouldn't get us to where we need to
Sent by the
go.
Mage Queen.
Alright, are they here? Please tell me they are. I'm not gonna like it
Ariel
if they
sees
aren't.
all.
So at least we have encountered the Bowmen of Orion. There they are! Oh, so you thought you were going to run away from me? Thought you were going to go to a certain place known as Icespire? Was that where you were thinking you were going, Clove and Blood Gorge? Just like your previous members of your faction that just thought they could just enter my lands without my permission, without their complimentary arrow to the face, I am going to have to deal with you very harshly, if you don't mind. I'm not even going to bother fighting this face to face because I have more important things to attend to, so if you don't mind just dying, that'd be great. And that you did. So thank you for that, and give me all your money. And I'm gonna use your corpses to replenish my army by feeding it to the trees. How it makes sense, I don't know. Some people have actually been strangely thinking that when Arahan and Naestra abduct their captives, that they're actually just used to be a part of their armies, which I'm pretty sure, as we can tell from Asbray lore, that is ridiculous. That would never be a thing, and I'm pretty sure the more accurate thing is just feed the trees and we can, like, give some medicine to heal or revive some dead warriors or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's way more lore-friendly. Like, I don't know what those people are thinking. Confident attack or confidence, the key to a successful battlefield action. Achieve victory from multiple offensive battles. Leadership plus 2 when attacking. Leadership aura size plus 10% when attacking. Lovely. And the forge is lit. Skinderkin Warherd has been destroyed. And we got a standard of discipline. Those who go to war with the standard of discipline do so under the stern glare of the figure upon the banner, and know that they should continue to fight rather than rout. Leadership plus 7 for the assigned unit. Oh, we did not destroy the broken chains. Oops. Well, I mean, we kind of got caught up in other things, Naeth. So sorry. It's not my fault the Beastmen keep entering my territory, hoping to just wreck everything because they want to. I mean, jeez. Anyway, we got the standard of discipline, it looks like, and I'm gonna go ahead and colonize Keshta Vault so that we can unite the province. Maybe first search the ruins. Oh, fuck, I hate this one. Okay, so definitely not red. Thinking blue? Let's see now. So let's try and see if we can think of the face being... Okay, so the first thing would be... Okay, so if it's facing directly upside up, so, like right over here, obviously, and, we'd have to move the blue up a little bit, so, dinosaur head, and, this is why I hate this one so much. It requires so much work to figure out. And it makes no sense at all whatsoever. That one, and... that one? I'm gonna go with this answer. Oh, puzzle succeeded. Okay, perfect. It was all worth it in the end. And I got a potion of foolhardiness. Great.
Serene Nestra
I'm gonna give the potion of foolhardiness to you. There we go. Because, I mean, you are gonna still be in melee combat and such. And, let's see.
Ariel
Game
favors
launch,
me
okay.
the
Let's go
most.
with some of that. Get some growth, casualty replenishment, and some income, and, of course, some furs out of it. And next turn. Oh, there we go. Okay, things are going well so far. Nice. Very nice. Oh, it's about an hour. Okay, Confederation, Cult of Pleasure, and Sildrator. And Conrak Heartgorge has been sighted. Great. Okay.
The sisters
Just,
of
can I have a
Twilight.
moment, please, to just do my own things? Just let me do some colonizing for the province.
Infused
Gonna colonize
by
Keshta
Orion's
Vault now and get myself some fine dyes. The creation dyes to feed the burgeoning fashions of the courts of the old world. It's a vibrant industry indeed. This resource may provide a unique building chain when constructed. It will be available to trade through diplomacy. And we have attained complete control over the Obsidian Peaks. Ooh, and we get the Rays of the Frozen Heart. Very nice indeed. Another Hawk Companion, plus 8% range, and reinforcement range, plus 20%. Good. Very good. Let's get... Ooh, Challenge to Death. Whenever the twins present Lord Death with a new challenge, he simply gives a small smile and returns to the fires of the Forge. Turn time -2 between each of Death's gifts received. Forge of Death items reforged duration plus 2 turns. Let's go with that. Alright, we're gonna need to take some time to replenish our forces, and we're gonna colonize Keshta Vale and rebuild the settlement from its ruins. And that should be good. Perfect. Definitely much better than what happened in that vision. I mean, really, without a doubt. Definitely the much better alternative. Except we did lose our Great Eagle. That is an absolute shame. Okay, the Great Council. Oh, why thank you. The lords and ladies of Athaloran gather every so often to discuss and determine the future of the Azray. Their word, once the debate is concluded, is proclaimed through the force and enacted immediately. At this moment, they have decided that more funds are required if Athaloran is to prosper. And finally, we built the forest lookout in the Keshta Vault. So, we'll just go ahead and we'll end this video here. So I hope you all enjoyed. Ooh, there's definitely more forest around here. See what good we've done? Sure, we've killed a bunch of people, but you know what? They definitely deserved it. Those disgusting fiends trying to raid and enter my lands without my permission. And, of course, those Skaven, simply for even existing within my presence, is an absolute sin without any doubts whatsoever. But we definitely prettied up the place a lot, if I do say so myself. Looks very nice, without a doubt. And we're just gonna go ahead and end this video here, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Give the like button a step if you did. Subscribe if you want more death in your life. Be sure the bell is tolling for thee. And until next time, rest in peace. Bye!